Welcome to the National Election Security Task Force Press Center, where this morning we are hosting the Civic Forum Initiative. That is a combination of so many civil society organizations who called on the Inspector General of Police and the National Election Security Task Force this morning. To start their briefing for us, may I kindly invite Dr. Angela Dwamena Abuaji to give us some remarks. Please let's welcome Madam as she comes. She's the only female in the delegation, so we are really proud of her.
Police officers, my colleagues from civil society, we are here from Civic Forum Initiative, CODEO, CDD, a number of civil society organizations, including a representative of the Chief Imam and the Bishops' Conference, the Catholic Bishops' Conference. And we were here to speak with the IGP today because we have been concerned about the number of happenings that we see across press reports, radio, TV, social media concerning the looting, threatening, violence that's happening in certain parts of the country. We needed to know what the police is doing. And indeed, having come here, we are glad that we heard from the horse's own mouth about the kind of strategies that the police is deploying in trying to engage those who are involved in these acts so that we would not have any life lost or we would not have serious happenings across the country. We have been assured by the IGP that they are in charge. Of course, as civil society, we are watchdogs. We'll continue to monitor what the police is doing. We'll continue to monitor what is happening across the society. We'll continue to also assess the level of, peace or the level of damage that is going on. But we know that the Ghana Police Service can be up to their task. So at this point, all we want to say is that we are reposing a certain amount of trust in what you have said, because you have watched over us throughout this period. We don't think you will renege on your duties. So at this point, I think I can only say that we are assured as civil society organizations that the IGP and his people, both men and women of the force or the service, are in charge. Let's continue to have it that way so that the incidents will reduce or be eliminated completely. Thank you very much.
We are now at their press center. It's been very, very illuminating to engage the police because having observed the election and how calm it was, we were taken aback by some of the things we see happening. And so we came to find out what is really the cause of all of these things. Well, as security people, first we must commend them because their presence made a lot of difference during the election process. They were there, calm and collected. And when people knew they were there, they behaved well. They had assured us earlier that they had strategy for this whole election, before, during, and after. So we're just wondering what is happening after some of the things we have seen. Of course, they have a better perspective than you and I. Because some of us, when we see a couple of things happening on TV, then we are panicking. It's not our job. We see that, and some people get empowered that somebody has gone to take a TV from somewhere, taking a washing machine from somewhere, so I can also go and do that. And so we think that as a civic society organization, CODEO, CFI, the religious leaders, we should find out. And we have found out that those who are doing those things, they have been caught on camera. They have been seen. Those who are destroying things, they are seeing you. The police truly have convinced us that they have a strategy. That is, take time. So that the law is slow, but when it catches you, it will catch you. So our commendation to them is, thank you for what you do day and night, sacrificing your lives, right? Putting your own lives at risk. And that is what we've been made to understand. And every citizen must understand that from what we have understood. Perhaps Those who want radical moves from the police will want the security forces to shoot and kill. Then we know somebody is in charge. But you have decided that that will not be a tactic. That will not be acceptable, because that will escalate the type of anger and euphoria and vandalism that is ongoing. So people should not take your leniency for your weakness, that the day of accountability would come. All we can say from now on is that we are appealing, just as you have appealed to all of us, that we should watch what we do, be law abiding. And those who are doing the wrong things, they will be found out. Judgment Day is coming very soon. So we live here, going back to our various organizations and churches, religious bodies, to continue to pray for you, asking that God will help our nation have a smooth transition from one government to the other, and that the bigger task that is ahead of all of us, a better country, a better nation, and a better continent, we would inherit that as a dividend of the democracy that we've all pursued and Ghana has won. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you, Ghanaians. God bless us all and make our nation prosperous, great, and strong.
My name is Dr. Muhammad Marzouk Abubakar Azindo. We, as members of the Peace Fraternity, see the election 2024 as another opportunity for all of us Ghanaians to reaffirm our commitment to the consolidation of constitutional order and good governance. Therefore, when we witness the isolated incidents of violence after the elections, we have every reason to be concerned. However, having listened to the IGP, Dr. Dampare, we are convinced that the police is really in control. And 3 values define what he has told us. 1, transparency. 2, diplomacy. And 3, rationality in handling cases of violence. These 3 values have undoubtedly enhanced the quality of the image of police and the policing regime we are witnessing in this country. We thank the police service, we thank Dr. Dampare, the IGP, and we thank all Ghanaians who are cooperating with the police to ensure an amicable solution to the post-election violence. Once again, thank you, and peace be unto all of us. Amen.